Good evening and welcome to the Roxbury Report. With thousands of school children in Boston about to start the new school year, there is a disturbing inequity facing Boston's high schools. Starting on a high note, U.S. News and World Reports recently released a ranking of the best high schools in Massachusetts. Boston Latin School and the O'Brien High School of Math and Sciences both made the top 10. Although they were both noted as having student-teacher ratios that are larger than the state average, they both scored well for college readiness and math proficiency. They differed with English proficiency, though. Latin, which was ranked number 1 in Massachusetts and number 56 nationally, scored above the state average in English. The O'Brien, which ranks number 9 in Massachusetts and number 213 nationally, fell just slightly above average in English proficiency. Boston's third exam school, Boston Latin Academy, was ranked number 15 in Massachusetts and number 353 nationally. Congratulations to all three schools. Unfortunately, the news from Madison Park High School, Boston's only vocational school, isn't nearly as rosy. Just a week ago, the Boston Globe reported that Madison Park would be starting the year with its smallest freshman class in decades, with only 150 ninth graders, which is down 60% from 2 years ago. The decline in enrollment is attributed in part toward a change in the admission policy that only placed students interested in a vocational education. Previously, some students were sent to the school to fill vacant seats. Poor marketing of the school's offerings, plus negative media attention, is also seen as contributing to a decline in enrollment. The Globe reports that Interim Superintendent John McDonough believes there is opportunity to turn around the school with a smaller freshman class that wants to be there. However, with a shortage of teachers and administrators also threatening operations, it remains to be seen how the school will handle this combination of obstacles. Meanwhile, the squeeze is on across Roxbury for several of the neighborhood's cultural organizations. Recent changes in Roxbury's real estate market are leaving organizations out in the cold. Theater companies from the Factory Theater, arts and culture-focused Discover Roxbury, and the self-explanatory Roxbury Youth Orchestra have all reported that they are looking for new bases of operation because their current venues are closing or being renovated. This shuttering of venues comes at a point when Roxbury's real estate is becoming nearly unaffordable for small organizations. But they aren't sitting back quietly either. Beginning with Roxbury Open Studios, Discover Roxbury will launch its No Space, No Art campaign. The initiative is meant to bring the challenges facing Roxbury's cultural community to light and to serve as a warning that small independent arts voices in Roxbury could disappear completely if long-term solutions are not found to find permanent venues for local artists. Discover Roxbury is attempting to spark a community-wide conversation about the state of the arts in Roxbury. With this being the 16th anniversary of Roxbury Open Studios, the campaign begins with a panel discussion at Haley House Bakery Cafe on October 2nd called Bittersweet 16. The conversation will assess the state of Roxbury's arts community over the past 16 years and look at what lies ahead. On October 3rd, the public is invited to a reception and networking session at the National Center of Afro-American Artists to continue the conversation. Discover Roxbury plans this to be a long-term initiative that involves artists, the public, area landlords, and the philanthropic community. For more information, visit discoverroxbury.org. Finally, we leave you on a high note. Now that it's September, it's time to look forward to one of Boston's last large outdoor festivals. The Berkeley Beantown Jazz Festival is coming up on Saturday, September 27th. This annual event attracts more than 70,000 jazz lovers to Columbus Avenue. This year's theme is Global Ambassador. The bands come from around the world, including Japan and Chile, and will play music influenced by reggae, Afrobeat, ska, hip-hop, R&B, and more. There will also be walking tours of the area's jazz history provided by Discover Roxbury, opportunities for young children to learn about music at Kids Jam, and interactive readings of Kabir Nelson's I Have a Dream picture book. For more information about the Beantown Jazz Festival, visit their website at beantownjazz.org. That's it for tonight's Roxbury Report. Chris, back to you.